Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to talk to you about Hera's future. We learned a few things, and I want to give you a spoiler warning if you don't want to know anything about Hera's future. I'm going to be talking about some things that came out recently in the media, as well as stuff that was announced and kind of revealed at Star Wars Celebration. So, with that spoiler warning out of the way, let's talk about Hera. So, if you weren't at Star Wars Celebration, you may not know, but they have announced a new series of shorts called Forces of Destiny. This is going to be a series of short kind of animations talking about the heroines of the Star Wars universe. I think it's great. It's going to be good for young children, especially going to be good for young girls who are going to be given a fast track to connect to Star Wars. Having known a lot of little girls myself who really do like Star Wars, I think it's great to give them more options. That being said, an interview with Entertainment Weekly talked about this, and they said specifically that Rebels will intersect with the original trilogy in another short story that features alien pilot Hera joining Leia and Han on the Ewok world of Endor during the time of Return of the Jedi. So, this tells us that Hera is alive at Return of the Jedi. So not only does she survive Rebels Season 4, and not only does she survive Scarif, but we know she survives all the way up until Return of the Jedi. Now, because this is a show that's going to target young children, it seems like it's nearly impossible that they're going to kill Hera in this short. That's during the Battle of Endor. So she's probably going to survive that too. It also makes sense for her to be there because we also got confirmation that Rex is going to be at the Battle of Endor, or virtual confirmation. We've got. They basically linked, the Rex that we saw at Return of the Jedi and the Rex that's in Rebels through their outfits. So it's basically the same guy. But now, so if she's already there, it makes sense that Rex is there. So she's going to have a very, very long career with the Rebels. So what does this mean for Hera? Is she going to have more stories going on in the future? Could there be a lot more for her? Maybe a live-action movie or offshoot? Perhaps. We also know that she's going to appear in the Freemaker Adventures, and while it isn't canon, it also tries not hard to go too far against the grain of what is canon. So they kind of used established canon and kind of have a little bit fun with that, but they're not going to go so far as to say, oh, okay, well, Anakin Skywalker is not Darth Vader, and the Emperor, got defeated in the Clone Wars, and now Mon Mothma's in charge of the Empire. They don't go that far against. So they're also dealing with Hera in the current Galactic Civil War timeline. So she's definitely alive. She's definitely going to be involved in a lot of things going forward, and she's a strong, strong character. Full disclosure here, I want to tell you, Hera is my favorite character from Star Wars Rebels. And I would even go so far, at least favorite principal character. I love Ahsoka and everything, but Hera reminds me of Zoe from Firefly. Actually, she takes on the roles of Mal, Zoe, and Wash, all in different ways, but she really made Rebels feel like Firefly to me, and I always really liked Zoe's character, and Hera kind of felt like primarily Zoe with a hint of Wash and a hint of Mal. So if you've never seen Firefly, you need to go check it out because it's an amazing show, but it has the feel of Rebels with a slightly more adult-oriented context. So here's the other thing I have, is Hera is seen a lot in all of these skits, but we don't see anyone else from the crew. I mean, we do see Rex, but we don't see, Kanan, Sabine, Ezra, Zeb. We don't see them. So what happens to them? If we're seeing Hera so much in the future and we're not seeing the other crew members, what does this mean for them? Are they dead? Did they leave? Or more likely, are they simply doing different jobs, or do they have different agendas? Now that Hera is a general, she's not going to have the small crew that's with her in every single scene. She's going to have a lot of responsibilities. So what do you think? Why do you think we don't see the other crew? Do you think this is a foreshadowing of events that are to come? Are we going to see a lot of people die in Season 4? I certainly hope it's not a complete massacre, but I hope it doesn't end like Reservoir Dogs. So let me know what you think, guys. How do you think Season 4 is going to be impacted by what we know of Hera's future? And now that Hera effectively has plot armor going for years and years and years, what do you think we'll see Hera in next? And do you think we will ever see a live action with cast members from Rebels? Oh my goodness. And do you think the voice actors would do a good job in representing their actual characters? Let me know what you think, guys. And as always, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to get all the new content I keep putting out. Hit that little bell next to the subscribe thing to get alerts so you'll know as soon as I put something new out. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.